Most underrated NBA 2K demon of all time. Number 1, Rudy Gay. Number 8, OJ Mayo. OJ Mayo was a great 2K player. Solid off the bench, solid starting, could shoot, could score, could do a little bit of everything on the offensive end. But he's going up against arguably the greatest, most underrated 2K demon of all time, Rudy Gay. He was like young Melo out there. I'm taking the number 1 Rudy Gay to move on. Number 4 seed, Monta Ellis versus number 5 seed, Andrea Bargnani. People who don't know ball are asking themselves right now, why is Andrea Bargnani in this 2K bracket? He stinks. He stunk in the NBA, but in 2K, he was one of the best big man shooters of all time, especially in that era where not a lot of big men can shoot. Monta Ellis is nice. He had handles. He could shoot. He could score like very few others, but I'm taking the number 5 seed in the upset because you could get a lot of Monta Ellis's in here. You can only get one Andrea Bargnani, especially back in the day. Battle of the J. Smiths here. We got number 2 seed J.R. Smith versus number 7 seed Josh Smith. Fun matchup here. You got young Michael Jordan and J.R. Smith in 2K. And then you got Josh Smith, who was one of the best dunkers, most athletic wings of his time, of his era. But I'm taking number 2, J.R. Smith, in a landslide here. If J.R. Smith saw one bucket go in, he could probably reel off another 15 in a row. I'm taking the number 2. The 3-6 matchup features Gerald Green versus Jamal Crawford. Gerald Green is personally my favorite dunker of all time, and he developed a three-point shot late in his career. He had that in NBA 2K. Jamal Crawford, crazy handles, but in 2K, really how useful is that? I'm going for the shooting. I'm going for the dunking over 3 bodies. I'm taking the number 3, Gerald Green, to move on. We're on to the final 4. Number 1 seed Rudy Gay versus the number 5 seed Andrea Bargnani. Yeah, as much as I just hyped up Andrea Bargnani, he stands no chance in this matchup against the number 1 seed. Rudy Gay was Carmelo Anthony on the bench or in Utah. You put him in the game, he's getting you points no matter what, in isolation, scoring. He could dunk any way you wanted it. He could give it to you. Number 1 seed goes to the chip. In the bottom half of the bracket, we got number 2 seed J.R. Smith versus number 3 seed Gerald Green. Yeah, as much as I loved yamming it on dudes with Gerald Green in 2K, J.R. Smith can do that. Arguably similar dunk package. J.R. Smith had a better 3-point shot and shooting in general. J.R. Smith had better handles, and J.R. Smith is moving on to the championship. The championship matchup is chalk. The number 1 seed Rudy Gay versus the number 2 seed J.R. Smith. I went back and forth with this matchup. Rudy Gay was unstoppable in so many different ways. Could shoot, could dunk, was athletic. And on the other side of the coin, J.R. Smith could shoot, could dunk. But the difference here is in 5-minute quarters in NBA 2K, you need someone who could heat up and heat up quickly. And that goes to J.R. Smith. He is the greatest, most underrated NBA 2K demon of all time.